the Solori Motorsports YouTube channel, and today we're just going to talk a little bit about Jeep transfer cases. Right here I got an NP231, all-time four-wheel drive, neutral, and then a 4-low setting. Right here is an NP231. This is two-wheel drive all the time, neutral, part-time 4-high, neutral, part-time 4-low. This is out of a Cherokee, like an XJ, 90s, 2000s XJ. This is out of a 95 Jeep Grand Cherokee ZJ. These are a little bit more sought after if you have a Jeep Grand Cherokee that's all-time four-wheel drive, because the 249 has a viscous coupler inside of it that goes bad around 100 to 150,000 miles, and they go bad, and the viscous coupler itself is like $1,000 to replace. So people end up swapping to this transfer case. It's also a little bit more desirable because the 231, you have the option of two-wheel drive, and then you can go into four-wheel drive. Also, from what I know, if you have a 249, you can't run lockers in the front because of the viscous coupler. It would mess up the transfer case. So I got a 95 ZJ. I'm swapping the 231 into. Now there's a couple of things to think of when you are trying to swap to a 231 or a 242 or swap the transfer cases. You want to always keep an eye on the spline count on the back that goes into your transmission. A lot of these are 23 splines, so you're going to want to count your spline count and make sure you know what you got when you're going to look for a transfer case if you want to buy one and do the swap yourself. So you got to remember the spline count. These are both 23 splines, but there's also something else you got to check out. This back shaft, there's 3 variations of the back shaft. There's a long one, a medium one, and a short one. So this is the long style shaft. This is out of a 95 Jeep Grand Cherokee with the V8. It has the 46 RH transmission. This is a long shaft. Okay. This 231 is out of an XJ. This also has a 23 spline shaft, but it's the shorter shaft. So there is a way around this. A lot of stuff in these transfer cases are interchangeable. So on a video probably tomorrow, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be tearing apart this 249, and I'm going to be pulling that input shaft off the back of it. Input, output, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be pulling that out of this case and swapping it into the 231 so that matches up nice with my transmission and we don't have any issues. So stay tuned for that video. Also, I give you guys a quick little update on my ZJ. We just swapped in the Dana 44 rear out of a 98 Grand Cherokee because mine's a 95. Came with the Dana 35C. Swap went really good. Got some adjustable lower control arms for it. Waiting on a few more parts, but if you guys are interested, I'll give you guys a look at that real quick. So there's my Dana 35 that was in the Jeep. There's the wheels on it. We're doing a front axle swap in this as well, but just been trying to get one thing done at a time. But I'll give you guys a quick little look underneath it. So it's a Dana 4 out of a 98 Grand Cherokee. I did the front to rear spring swap. So I put my front springs into the back. I'm going to get new front springs. And I bought a set of adjustable lower control arms for it. It's a cheap set, but they work. So I'll be giving you guys an update on that as well soon when we start to move on to the front axle swap on that too. But tomorrow I'll be uploading a video tearing apart the 249 and swapping those shafts out. So I'll give you guys a rundown on that. It's very simple. A lot of people are scared to open these up because they think it's really complicated. It's really simple. So I'll give you guys a video on that. And other than that, like, comment, subscribe, and I appreciate you guys tuning in.